Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. My name is Bino, and in this video we will integrate the following using the long division method. We use the long division method when we have a quotient of polynomials and the highest power of the polynomial in the numerator is greater than the highest power of the polynomial in the denominator. Like in this case as well, the highest power of the polynomial in the numerator is x to the power 3, which is greater than the highest power of the polynomial in the denominator, the x to the power 1. We integrate x squared plus 2x plus 3 divided by the x plus 3, and the power in the numerator is greater than the power in the denominator. We simplify the integrand by the long division. We have the x plus 3 this side, and this side we have the x squared plus 2x plus 3. We have our map where we have the division, the multiplication, the minus, and the drop down. We start with the division. The x squared divided by the x will be equals to x. Now that we divided, we come and we multiply. The x multiplied by the x plus 3. We have the x multiplied by that x, which will be equals to x squared, and the x multiplied by the 3 will be equals to positive 3x. We multiplied, and now we have to minus. X squared minus x squared will be equals to 0. 2x minus 3x will be equals to negative x. We minused, now we drop down. We drop down that positive 3. We drop down, we start again with the circle. We start by dividing. The negative x divided by that x will be equals to negative 1. We divided, now we have to multiply. This negative 1 multiplied by the x plus 3. The negative 1 multiplied by that x will be equals to negative x. The negative 1 multiplied by the positive 3 will be equals to negative 3. We multiplied, and now we have to minus. Negative x minus the negative x will be equals to 0, and the 3 minus minus 3 will be equals to positive 6. We minused, and now we cannot drop down anything because there is no term after the 3, so the remainder is equals to the 6. So our integral will be equals to the integral of x minus 1, that x minus 1, plus our remainder 6. So we divide this remainder by the x plus 3. This is divided by the x plus 3 dx. This will be equals to the integral of the x with respect to x will be equals to x raised to the power 1 plus 1, which is equals to 2, divided by 1 plus 1, which is equals to 2, minus the integral of 1, which is equals to x, plus the integral of 6 divided by the x plus 3, which will be equals to 6 multiplied by the ln of the x plus 3 plus our constant c, and this will be our answer for our first question. For our second question, we have to integrate x cubed plus x squared minus 2x plus 7 divided by the x minus 4, and since the power in the numerator is greater than the power in the denominator, we apply the long division method to simplify the integrand before we can integrate. We have x minus 4 outside, and on the inside we have the x cubed plus x squared minus 2x plus 7. Let's have our map. We have the division, the multiplication, the minus, and the drop down. We start with the division. The x cubed divided by that x will be equal to x squared. Now that we have divided, we come and multiply. The x squared multiplied by the x minus 4. The x squared multiplied by this x will be equal to x cubed. And the x squared multiplied by the negative 4 will be equal to negative 4x squared. We are done with the multiplication. Now we minus. X cubed minus x cubed will be equal to 0. X squared minus negative 4x squared will be equal to positive 5x squared. We are done with the minus. Now we have to drop down. We drop down that negative 2x. So we are done with the drop down. We start with the circle. We start with the division. 5x squared divided by that x will be equal to positive 5x. We divided, now we multiply. So this positive 5x multiplied by the x minus 4. 5x multiplied by that x will be equal to positive 5x squared. The 5x multiplied by the negative 4 will be equal to negative 20x. We multiplied, and now we have to minus. 5x squared minus 5x squared will be equal to 0. Negative 2x minus negative 20x will be equal to positive 18x. We minused, and now we have to drop down. We drop down the positive 7. So now that we just drop down, we start with the circle. The 18x divided by that x will be equal to positive 18. So we divided, now we have to multiply. The 18 multiplied by the x minus 4, so that 18 multiplied by the x will be equal to 18x. The 18 multiplied by the negative 4 will be equal to negative 72. We multiplied, now we minus. 18x minus 18x will be equal to 0. 7 minus negative 72 will be equal to 79. We are done with the negative, and we cannot drop down any term, so our remainder will be equal to 79. We have that x squared plus 5x plus 18. So we'll have the integral of x squared plus 5x plus 18. We have our remainder, which was equal to the 79. We divide the remainder by the x minus 4. And we have our dx. The integral of the x squared will be equal to x raised to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 plus 5 multiplied by x raised to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 plus the integral of the 18, which will be equals to 18x, plus the integral of 79 divided by x minus 4, which will be equals to the 79 multiplied by the ln of x minus 4 plus our constant c. From here we simplify. We have x raised to the power 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 divided by the 2 plus 1, which is equals to 3, plus 5 multiplied by x raised to the power 1 plus 1, which is equals to 2, divided by the 1 plus 1, which is 2, plus the 18x, plus 79 multiplied by the ln of the absolute of x minus 4 plus our constant c. And this will be our answer for this final question. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this YouTube channel with your fellow mates.